This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Call me if you need an heir, Sarah wrote alongside the alleged text message from Jonah. To be fair to her, if this is who she was when they started dating, and then all of a sudden he has all these boundaries, isn't the L kind of on Jonah? If
Ruslan.
Jonah Hill branded an emotional user and misogynist? I'm going in blind into this story. This was a conversation that many people are having, and I'm going in, okay? I don't know what happened, okay? I guess it's similar to the Kiki situation, you know? I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to read the story, give you guys my thoughts, all right? Jonah Hill's ex branded him an emotionally and misogynist after leaking their alleged texts. Here's everything you need to know. Oh, man. Well, first of all, I'm not a fan of leaking texts in general, but there's Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is did some work with Kanye's soul. Modest is not hottest in this article, all right? So I'm just telling you, all right? Jonah Hill's a comedian. He's an actor, all that stuff. Okay. Talking to her in Instagram stories over the weekend, Sarah, who is semi-professional surfer, okay, it's important to know, shared multiple screenshots of alleged text messages between herself and Jonah. The pair made their romance public in August 2021 and were together for roughly a year before parting ways. Okay, so she is a surfer. We don't need to go down and look at all of her surfing photos. The messages shared by Sarah showed a contact she saved as Jonah asking her to remove any photos and videos of herself surfing that showed her booty cheeks in a thong from her Instagram page. Okay. This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Call me if you need an heir, Sarah wrote alongside the alleged text message from Jonah. All right. This is a warning. Okay. So all posts I removed from my page. Good start. You don't seem to get it, but it's not my place to teach you. Whoa. Okay. So she's obliging. She agreed. She said, okay, I'm going to take some of these pics down. I don't know how explicit these pics are. I don't need to know. All right. But this is an interesting conversation because Jonah Hill is definitely on his purity culture vibes as I'm processing this in this moment. All right. So good start. You don't seem to get it, but it's not my place to teach you. I made my boundaries clear. You refuse to let go of some. You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear. And I hope that makes you happy. And then he sends her. What is this? The screenshots then showed Sarah seemingly complying and telling Jonah that she removed 3 photos from her Instagram page, but not her best surfing video. Is this the best surfing video? She looked like she's wearing a big old one piece on here. How nice was she at surfing? That's what I'm curious. What does semi-professional mean? Okay. Instead, she appeared to offer to change the cover image of the clip, to which Jonah allegedly replied, yes, one that isn't of your booty in a thong. The video in question saw Sarah wearing a one-piece bathing suit. Now, I'm no expert here, but a one-piece is not the same as a thong, or is it? Yes, that's the one of you in a thong. Not a thong, but okay. And as far as the other pictures, you in a bathing suit, surfing or not. And then he said, I'm done. There's tons. I'm just going back the past. You want to argue, and I don't. You're done? What does that mean? So she says, not a thong, but K. He replies, I'm done. There's tons. You're done? What does that mean? I'm over-explaining myself. Interesting. Jonah then seemingly went on to tell Sarah that her removing the post was a good start before questioning why there was still photos of her surfing in a bathing suit available further down her page. He allegedly wrote, I've made my boundaries clear. Okay, we read that part already. In another screenshot shared by Sarah, Jonah seemingly told her that her surfing with men and posting legs pictures violated his boundaries, as did several other things, such as Sarah having boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, modeling and being friends with women who are in unstable places. Now, this is interesting. My guy CP, this is an interesting point. Men can't have non-negotiables without being called gaslighting, narcissistic, and controlling. He gave her an ultimatum. How y'all feel about CP's comment here? What do you guys think? All right, what do y'all think about this? This is Jonah, and he said, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model. So he don't even want her modeling. To post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit. To post sexual pictures. This man, Jonah, then got red-pilled. Holy moly, what is going on? To post sex pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. Wait. Friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. I am not the right partner for you. Wow. Okay, so it's interesting. I'm not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the way these actions have hurt our trust. Okay, so my question would be this, though. To be fair to her, if this is who she was when they started dating, and then all of a sudden he has all these boundaries, isn't the L kind of on Jonah? I'm just asking. If this is who she always was, and then Jonah starts trying to turn her into this trad wife, isn't the L on Jonah? CP, you got to help me out here, man. Now, I don't know if this is who she always was, but if you going into dating a semi-professional surfer who is out here, you know, in a one piece, constantly surfing, then that's the L on you, bud. See, like, you can't, it's also this idea of like trying to get women to submit to folks that aren't their husband. What is that? What are we talking about? Now, I think her, to your point, Mark, to her trying to say that he is emotionally abusive. I can't say the full word. You guys understand, okay? I think that's a crazy accusation. I think he has some boundaries, but he was. It's like trying to date Amber Rose and turn her into a housewife. You know you can't turn her into a housewife. What are we talking about? Tell me I'm crazy. What are we doing? Jonah allegedly told her, okay, we got that part. Because it's absurd that a man who was so into the fact that I'm a good surfer expected me to take down pics of me surfing in one pieces, which he called bikinis. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, this is an L on Jonah, man. I don't get this. He knew when he met me that I did freelance work as a surf talent and as a producer for photo shoots for women's surf brands. Ruined my workday producing a shoot for She. And he legit slid into your DM. Okay, so anyway, so let's see. Is there anything else she says? And had me turn down jobs for other brands. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. All right? Peace. What's more, Sarah expressed frustration over the way Jonah had seemingly complimented her surfing photos before they start. See, fellas, this is where you catch the L. This is where you catch the L. This is where you catch the L. Stop. Because I'm getting frustrated because on both sides, this is goofy. This is goofy behavior all around. Okay, so he complimented her. Now all of a sudden he had boundaries. Sarah expressed on Instagram, these stories. She saved these alleged messages. Okay, so why does she put out the messages now? It seems like they've been broken up for a while. What's the point? Sharing this publicly now because keeping it to myself was causing more damage to my mental health. Stop it. You didn't need to share this. Sarah also said it's laughable that Jonah calls himself a feminist while well, that is laughable. That is laughable. Jonah, you're not a feminist, bud. You on your fresh and fit with this nonsense. Branding a misogynist narcissist. Instead, she wrote, I think fame can put people in an echo chamber of viewpoints which can enable emotionally abusive. Okay, so one, this isn't emotionally abusive. Stop that. That's cap. 2, she didn't need to put this out. 3, Jonah's a goober for trying to date a professional surfer and then tell him to stop surfing. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is goofy. This is goofy. Okay, so here's the deal. You can't change people, fam. You cannot change people. The things that attracted you to the person are probably not going to change. Okay? They're not going to change. If you start dating somebody, especially as an adult, you need to just know that they are who they are, unless they have a miraculous encounter with Jesus. Okay, that's who the Holy Spirit changes people, not you and me. So, if you start dating somebody who's a professional surfer, and this is the time they're on, and then all of a sudden you want them to be this trad wife because you watched a Pearly Things video. You listen to a whatever podcast of some feminist getting owned, And now you want them to be that. Like, that's not how life works. Find the girl that's that and be the guy that can attract the girl that's like that. And then you win. These aren't conversations I have with my wife. You know why? Because my wife has never been on this energy. This is something we have to talk about. Pick the person that you want to be with and build the life you want to build. Stop trying to change people. Okay, so that's one. However, if these are his new boundaries and this is who he's evolving into being, then he needed to break that off. He didn't need to tell her all this stuff. And you be the big boy. You put the big boy pants on. Hey, I know we first started dating, I was into you surfing and I was into your Instagram, but you know what? I'm changing. I'm thinking about what I want the mother of my kids to be like. And this ain't all, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. I'm not really into this sort of thing. I'm sorry. I think we're going to have to part. It would be unfair for me to ask you to give up your surfing career and your Instagram career. And so we're going to have to part ways. I'm sorry. That would be the grown man way to handle it. If he evolved and he wanted something else from his partner because he wanted a more traditional life, then cool. Now, to be fair, and thank you for pointing this out, CP, we haven't heard Jonah's side of things. Maybe Jonah has a great explanation. But I can't see it. If this is who she was, you started dating her, and now you're upset that she is who she was. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just saying that to me don't make any sense. But maybe there's more to the story. I don't know. But it is interesting that you have both of these situations happen with the Keke Palmer situation, but just a few months ago it was the Chance the Rapper situation, which I think he was a goober for that too. At the festival with the girls twerking on him, I think that was goofy, especially as a Christian, especially as a husband. The Keke Palmer situation is similar in that you are expecting someone to behave differently just because she's a mother all of a sudden. Y'all got to pick better. I'm sorry. Pick better. Obviously, I think all y'all should pick from an overflow of a relationship with Jesus and that person having a relationship with Jesus. Because if we could both have a relationship with Jesus, our morals and our views of the world are going to match. So I think everybody took L's in this. I think she took L's for putting this out a year later. I think Jonah took L's for this. All of it's mad goofy. Pick better. That's the big idea. Pick better. Pick better people that you want to build lives with. Because when you pick better, actually, let me back up. Become the type of person you want to be in a relationship with. Become a functional, stable human that got his emotions in check and knows how to navigate life and can feed themselves and keep their own electricity on. Become a functional person first and then pick the type of person you want to build a life with. This stuff ain't rocket science. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a massive L.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.